Hello and what is up, everybody? Clifford Biggs here, once again playing some more modded Minecraft CDM Sky Edition for the last time. So, folks, I'm not gonna lie here. I'm really not. This is the finale. And while I haven't completed the mod pack, I can tell you right now, I got to the embedded age, and there's 15. Well, God is just pointless. This is all pointless. Because it's basically just, hey, go ahead and make the most OP stuff ever and break the mod pack. So let's say, and realistically, there's 14. Where going to another planet would be... I'm not fighting the Wither Storm. But yeah, let's say that there's 14. Or going to another planet would be the end game. I made it to the embedded age. So you might be asking, Cliff, I don't get it. You played 31 streams of this. Yes, stream 2 hours plus. That's over 60 hours of this game. Why are you quitting rather than completing? Shouldn't the sunk cost fallacy kick in and keep you from quitting? Yes and no. Why is this a thing? Oh shit. Bicycles and explanation is in order about why the series is being discontinued. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Real. Super real. As I keep avoiding answering your question. That's just because this isn't fun. What's going on over here? Why'd you stop? Oh shit. Fuck. Shit. Balls sack. There. Should be good enough. But yeah. Right. Everything's off. Okay. So what I can do is turn that off. I'm not gonna be able to do this, so that can go bye-bye. Gosh. Come on. Oh, right. It doesn't matter how much board I pump into that. I need at least one gap burning. Come on. Damn it, to hell. Come on. Why? Yeah, that's definitely overstress. I know that's overstress. Come on, let's go. Yeah, the problem is water. There we... Oh, come on. Alright. And... But yeah, hold on. Let me get this going. It's like an old car engine, you know? Right. Oh, everything's powered right now. But yeah, here's the problem I'm having. It's with basically its entire damn backpack. You see, so I feel like this is one of the cases where the creators were unfortunately have that grind a mindset that like everything needs to be a grind, right? And you know, there's just certain games that just rise to popularity, not because by how fun they are, but by how fucking tedious they make every damn task to be. And yes, I am specifically looking at Dark Souls and all this bullshit that it has wreaked upon the world. But it's just, there's people believing that, like, that's what every game has to be like. And when I was looking at this, right, I did try to update the mod pack to see if it's better balanced, to see if it becomes more fun. It becomes worse. It becomes shittier. Things become unnecessarily tedious. And let's look at the state that I'm in right now. Where, to do anything, it's not even a case of like I can just go and start doing what I want to do. No. It's a state of like I'm constantly in a state where as I'm trying to progress through ages, I'm just waiting for things. It's like I try to automate stuff and I can't. Like think about the very first age, where I literally had to, in order to automate it, in order to get a factory going and to produce what I wanted to produce, I had to cheat an item in, the low retrieval unit, just to get things started, because that was locked away until me hitting a much higher tier. So it's like, what was I supposed to do? Just carry objects from all the way from this, all the way over there? It's like, no. I had no way of sorting objects. I had no way of, like, all I can do is move stuff around, and that would have been so tedious. There's other things that are still, like, tedious. Like, look at this right here, right? Why do I have so many ways of getting flint when I don't need it? There's nothing I can do with it except making crafting chests. But I have so many ways of making flint. Think about how many times I have to go and basically put down these damn fans over and over again. Oh my gosh, these fucking Easter eggs. But it's like, I'm keep going back to like older part of the factories to optimize them, because I'm moving on to a different point where I can do it better, rather than having it be a part where I have everything unlocked and I can just make it how I want to make it from the get-go. It's like, look at these things here, right? This was straight up just wasting my time because I didn't know I could just use the blaze cakes in order to get that. Which I should have mentioned, the damn blaze cake would be an excellent way of like getting these up rather than liquid fuel. But did the mod pack maker mention that? No, they didn't. Okay, and then I'm doing stuff like I'm automating quantum entanglement singularities, which doesn't work perfectly. There's also this thing here. Strange thing to automate. Interesting, yes, got it to automate. But instead of, calling me a dumbass for not knowing, like, hey, take this radiant thing and throw it through a beacon in order to make, something else. You could have just put it in plain text English. Yes, I'm being mad about being called a dumbass about that one, because that was unnecessary. And then there's things like chances, okay? Like, why are the stuff that I need subject to chance where it's a low chance of getting the stuff that I need in order to automate shit? Like, you're clearly, mod pack creator, you're clearly a big fan of, like, crate. By how much you force it on a person, why is stuff left to chance? But yeah, so stuff like gunpowder. There's only a chance I'll get gunpowder. I'm not guaranteed gunpowder. As I write scraps. Another thing is like the weird obsession with just all of a sudden you need to go to the inn. What if I make this whole setup for like seed oil? Which I really should have made out of like lava, but once again, did I know lava would be a good fuel source? But yeah, I think this is just the choose. But yeah, so at some point, it's just like, I'm over here playing the waiting game. Also like EMC. There's so much stuff where I need EMC to get stuff done, but since most of the shit doesn't have an EMC value, and I'm crafting the same shit, doing the same tedious things, in order to get, like, all it is a booster, really. There's some factory lines, yes, it requires EMC, but it's a booster, but look at how much shit I'm doing for EMC. I have fields of, like, chorus flowers. I have freaking redstone and quartz coming in to go into this thing here. I have blaze hunting going on. I'm making bloody slime. Generating lava, generating power. I'm making emeralds. All of this to make EMC. And what am I making a shit ton of EMC for? I'm making it for industrial foregrowing. Mate, industrial foregrowing, it's not like some mid-game mod. It's a good mod, yes. Don't get me wrong. I love industrial foregrowing. It's definitely earned its spot as a good mod. But industrial foregrowing, no matter how advanced you go into it, is 100% early game. Like, this is not like a mod where you should be struggling to get into it. Because take, for instance, yesterday, right? Or last stream, depending on when you watch the VODs. Because I know a lot of people are watching the VODs of this series. It's, for some reason, doing extremely well for the VODs. Because I think other people are trying this mod pack, trying to figure out what the fuck to do, and are losing their mind. But, like, let's take this little step here, right? This whole little step here. This is the introduction to industrial foregrowing. This, which by the way, you gotta remember, this little thing, this small little tiny ass thing, these two machines here, that was a whole damn stream plus. I spent 2+ hours making a fluid extractor and a latex processor. The very, very beginning of industrial foregoing. And why did I spend all that time? Is because the damn crafting recipe for the fluid extractor is just unnecessarily difficult. Okay, this is way too much damn gold. The fact that it cost me half of my EMC, 5.8 million plus to make a one fluid extractor. Again for this. Again for that. For the introduction of just getting started. And then you have plastic. Plastic making is always slow. It doesn't matter if you're playing Industrial Foregoing in this mod or in another mod pack. That's because you don't need a shit ton of plastic. Industrial Foregoing is like, in 2 hours, I can get from this setup here all the way to a blade laser core drill with Industrial Foregoing. It's early game. It's a starter mod. It's a beginnings mod. It's a start point. Create is not a fucking start point. Create is more mid games. You've been playing a mod pack for a while. That's when you jump into Create. You more than likely start off with something easy peasy like Industrial Foregoing to get you going before you get into Create. And then Mekanism. Mekanism is another like early game to mid game mod that for some reason is the late game here. Like, let's try to remember, right? The earliest I can get into Industrial Foregoing, Mekanism, is literally like what? The Electric Age? Is that the earliest? Yeah, because I'm making a laser drill. So, like, that means that you are 11 ages in before you can get into Mekanism. And that's 11 out of 16 possible ages. For something called Create to Mekanism. And that's bullshit. Okay, because I'm at the point here where all I'm doing is waiting. Like, I can take all this plastic that I've generated out of like 20 minutes of me bitching. So that's 1 plastic per minute, which is a horrible fucking ratio. And like what? I can go ahead, put them in this for a little bit. And boom, all that plastic is gone, just so I can make a few calculation stuff. And that's about it. But yeah, we have liquid redstone, which, yay, hooray. I need to make liquid redstone again. I'm gonna, well, I already have a dissolution chamber. So, what the hell? Alright, I need the liquid redstone. I need powder obsidian to make flux dust, but it doesn't tell me to make powder obsidian. It's just, go ahead and make flux dust. At this point here, the mod pack creator is not even talking anymore. It's just make these things, get them done, figure it out. Use JEI to figure out what you're supposed to do here. This requires netherite tools. How was I supposed to get netherite tools? Like, that's another thing. The guide and instructions are basically gone. Now there is like I said, there is an update. Maybe in the update, the guy remembered and put more in to tell you how to do stuff. But I'm just at the point where I'm not having fun. I'm just struggling. This is a grind. I have a real job. I don't need video games to be a job. And like, I'm pretty sure the mod pack creator is not gonna see this. I think it's tag as Goldie, or their tag as Goldie. They're not going to see this. They're not going to care because for some reason the comment section on Curse Forge is an echo chamber of like, make the mod pack harder. Things are too easy. You can do this to cheese it. Do more to make this hard. It's like, I don't know. Some people are just mental. You know, some people really do just have undiagnosed issues that they just don't talk about, and they should be talking about. But instead of doing that, it's just, nah, I have an echo chamber. I'm gonna rely on my echo chamber to avoid my possible insanity. And even though I'm seeming like a harsh critic, like, don't get me wrong, I know full well that it's not easy to do this. I can't make a mod pack, I can't make mods. I mean, I could probably make a mod pack if I had time for it. But I definitely can't make mods. And I'm not gonna pretend like this is the easiest thing in the world to do. How do you fuck it up so badly? But honestly, I hope whoever makes this mod pack, they leave their echo chamber and like find people who will give them like proper criticism of like, mate, you know, whenever you're doing something for other people to play, like let's say you're making a video game. Let's say the person who made this mod pack wants to make video games at some point in the future, and they're starting with mod packs before they eventually make video games. It's got to be balanced for... You have to respect your player's time, you know? You 100% have to respect your player's time. And that's the problem with this. There is no respect to the player's time. Okay. It's like when you start spending 2 hours, when you start making chances to get certain stuff, and percentile chances you'll just get air, when you're constantly repeating yourself, doing things over and over again. It's like, I'm sorry, if I can leave a review, the review of this is just not going to be good because... What the actual fuck? You know, seek help? So I'm gonna go ahead, do whatever I can in this final stream here. Whatever I drop off, that's it. That's the end game. That's an, oh well, don't care, I'm not going back in type moment. And when I do play like modded Minecraft packs in the future, not for a while, I'm gonna definitely put down Minecraft for a bit. Switch over to Ghost of Tsushima. Gonna do the DLC for that before Ghost of Yotei comes out. Which, is Ghost of Yotei this year or next year? That is this year. It is sometime in 2025. But yeah, I am looking forward to Ghost of Yotei. Definitely, once they announce the pre-order for that, I'm definitely pre-ordering. I don't give a fuck. Ghost of Tsushima was incredibly good. It's justifiable. So Sucker Punch can take my money. Okay, that's not like that's not up for debate. They earned it at that point. But yeah, so I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima, get back into the groove of playing the game, even though I know it's 100% a new hero, because it's like 300 years after Jin Sakai. See, that's how you know it's good, when I remember the damn name of the MC. Because I forget the names of MCs in video games all the time. Okay. Like, I 100% forget the names of MCs all the time. But yeah, after that, I think somebody's gonna get my money again because I'm gonna play what is it called? The Burning Wells for Horizon Forbidden West. Because I honestly have been missing that game. I kind of want to get back into it. So you know, it's gonna be like a wee bit of a Sony grind set. You know, Ghost of Yote, then not Ghost of Yote. It's gonna be Ghost of Tsushima, then Forbidden West. The DLC for Ghost of Tsushima, which is what is the Owl of Ito? I think it is. Oh, I already did that. Alright, so this is going to be a nice trickle. These will run out of plastic eventually. It's nice and slow, and so I shouldn't have to worry about losing it. But in between, like, Ghost of Tsushima and then Burning Wells, I honestly don't know what I'm going to play afterwards. Because I was thinking, like, let's see, I'm not sure if I should get into, what is it, Hollow Knight, I think it's called? Because I did play, like, Ori and the Blind Forest, I did enjoy that. And Metroidvanias are like, sometimes I enjoy them, sometimes I don't. I'm kind of worried of like playing just too many AAA games. That's kind of setting me up for a disappointment there. What are you missing? You're always missing 4 for some reason. What's going on with this? Like, where's my stuff? What are you missing? Eggs. Why there's no eggs in here? Because there's no eggs in here. Why the fuck are you not laying eggs, bitch? Okay. Not sure why there's no eggs in there. chicken just decided I'm not gonna lay eggs, apparently. Like, I need those blaze cakes, chicken. You don't understand. That is just going now. And what's going on? This is out of the Coke because we're using supplies and whatnot. I have singularity, so singularities for once is not an issue. It's definitely not the Ender Nuggets. Probably Ender Pearls. Let's see, what's good indie games out there that I could do a series on? Does anybody know? I'm drawing a blank. Because I kind of always want to make sure I have some type of indie game going on. But I want something that's actually, you know, well made. Because thing is, I've been playing a little bit too much, crappy early access games that always just disappoint me. Because it's like, oh, this is a good start, there's not enough content. Or this is a grind because you're trying to make up for the fact that you actually don't have anything further to add. Alright, liquid redstone, which is, how to make you again? Charged Sodium Quartz and liquefied sky solution. Fuck. I love how crushing Skystone gives you back a Skystone, but it also gives you Skystone dust. Alright, I think I'm just going to use a portable EMC. Portable EMC to make the Sodium Quartz go have it do the actually. Yeah, portable EMC to make the Sodium Quartz, have it be charged, put it in a vat with no, because what I can do is just do Skystone recycling cells. So I'm just going to need starter Skystone. I'm not going to need repeating Skystone. And let me charge up my battery here. Another thing is this, I flipping hate AE2. I've mentioned this multiple times. It bears no need for repeating. I just really flipping hate AE2. autograph another. Oops. And I think I do believe I have to make another one of those. Oh my gosh, the damn chest, damn it. How to get autocrafting going? I just realized, right? See, this is why I hate, yeah, I just remember. To autocraft with like A2, you need a modular assembler. So I can't even autocraft with this damn thing. So Also, that's another thing that I prefer over, like, refined storage. If you tell it to craft you a component, it'll craft you the damn component and put it in a damn grid for you. Rather than just craft it and you have to manually put it in. It skips a step of tedium. Alright. Yeah, get that back. Okay. Put that in there, that. Alright, I'm not gonna need the integrated machine for now. Range extender can go in there. That. Okay. Where are you going, buddy? Well, that answered that question of where the bunny was going. Turns out to it's Jeff. What does it make to make that coil? That, and a charger. Oh. Then I can make this down here. Alright, so one thing I forgot to do is get myself some stone here. Where's my chisel? There it is. Bye, chisel. And look at that. It's all empty. Oh, this thing's about to break, that's why. Yeet! Actually, I can just make the infinity one. The one that doesn't break. There we go. But yeah, there's also the random stuff of like where I randomly needed to fight the Wither out of nowhere. Just like I'm going the whole mod pack. I haven't had to fight anything because the mod pack has provided me with stuff. Then all of a sudden it's just like, yeah, go fight the Wither. I'm sorry, like what? At one point, was I supposed to, like, you know, suit up and just go fight the Wither? I haven't fought anything. But, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm bitching or am I providing, like, valid criticism. Because that's the problem with, like, criticizing anything. How much of it is valid versus how much of it is you just bitching and complaining? Not to mention, like, would you have been better off just using circle logic? If you don't know, circle logic is basically you keep asking a person to explain himself until they reach a contradiction in which he could not explain their contradiction away, and thus they finally see the flaw in whatever it was he was trying to get them to know it's a flaw in. It takes longer, but it does the same thing without making somebody feel bad. Which is why I prefer circle logic over criticism. I forgot to make some crushing wheels that I need. And doop. I'm just jumping because I can't be arsed, I can't be bothered. Alright, so we're just gonna start with a chest that's gonna hold actually I'm gonna need to hold two things. This can go here. And I'm gonna need the skystone. Okay, I think one stack will be fine. Oh, no food in my backpack. I finally hurt myself enough for that to work. But I'm gonna need to hold the skystone and the skystone does. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain my logic in a bit. It's all gonna make sense, okay? Just two of those, okay? And 58 big hams. Alright, I'm good for food. Surprisingly, cake does not have that much saturation. Should I build a roof of this place so it stops getting covered in snow? So far, that's it. It's fine. Alright, where is it? Wait, I don't need that. I have the shafts, I have a belt on me. Alright, so that can go there. To right here, it doesn't need to be that long. do I need to make liquid sky stone again? I mean, it's gonna have to go to a chest. Because the chest is gonna act as just a buffer. Gonna need chutes. I'm gonna need these. That. Don't know why I have spruce logs in my inventory, but sure, fuck it. There we go. Alright. Get my funnels. So that can go there. And then what I'm gonna want is to like so. There we go. And now then, gonna need large gears, but there's like small gears. So I think if I put a small gear there, a small gear there, I should be able to put a large gear in between them. As long as I power the large gear, it should be fine. Because that should spin them in opposite direction, right? It'll spin this that way, it'll spin that way. Oh, they have to be spinning into each other. So this spins clockwise, right? This will spin that way, while this will spin that way. But if it spins counterclockwise, you know what? Easiest way to find out. Read that back. How are we doing? Right up Blaze Cakes here. Well, I went to check. Definitely glad I went to check. Alright, so if I just do this. Right. I think they're both spinning in the same direction. Yep, okay, that's not gonna work how I was hoping it would work. Alright, so what if I do that? Change this out for a large gear. Use this out for a large gear as well. Put that there. Oh shit. Alright, you know what? I'm making this way more difficult than I need to make this. Just do that. And the simplest way of making the gears spin opposite direction is with a whole bunch of these. And now if I remove the gear, okay. Actually, yeah, see, that works. All's well that ends well. And now I just need to get power into it. So that can go there. Where's the key? Now all I need is power to come from here. Fine. One horizontal gearbox do the trick. There we go. Alright, so how are we doing? They're spinning the wrong way. But that's simple, I can easily fix that. Don't like them rotating at different speeds still. Now there's this, like, what is it? Activated chain drives that can just flip it with a hold on. Minecraft music scared me. Adjustable chain drive can change, right? Nope. No. Alright. There we go. And they're both at the same speed. Okay, that's all I wanted. And now I need to get power to this. Okay, which way is that spinning? Straight, good. Alright. So with this one here, all I need is the skystone dust to be extracted. That is crushing it, right? Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm seeing too much skystone. Alright, and I'm gonna want this skystone to go back. so that's going to create an infinite loop of Skystone. That's good, don't have to worry about that. What I do have to worry about is the fact that it's going to fill up. So another thing, while I'm bringing up complaints, never mess with vanilla recipes for anything. Okay, you just don't touch vanilla anything. It doesn't matter if you think you have a better solution for it, you don't. Just realized I did not need to split chest there. I could have just went with a single, because the only thing that's going to be in there is Skystone. The regular Skystone does. That's going to get mixed with water, as I recall, in order to make I have an idea. I was gonna make it a long ass shoot, but I think this will work. Do I have a smart? I do. Did I remember this correctly, right? Just a bowl and a mixer, and this is also just a mixing bowl, right? Yep. I don't have any mixers on me, do I? I have one. Yeah, just darn it. Alright, I need 2 basins. That's what I'm gonna do. Simple. So as you and water will make sky solution, and then put this here, set you to Certus port. Put that there. Other way. Alright, so that's going to come out, get charged, then go into another basin. Which is actually... Oh, come on. Did you have to do the whole entire damn thing? Really annoying. So that's gonna give me liquid redstone, right? Liquid redstone is not a vacuum, right? Nope, it's just mix it all up. So it's gonna give me soda quartz and liquid redstone. And so what I can do here is that a soda quartz is equal to a soda quartz. And these sealed machines. There should be sealed machines over here. Thank you. Every time I load this mod pack. Alright, anyway. How to make a mixer. You require the this, and that's iron ingots. Oh wow, I never seen a night sky like that. That looks pretty. The Aurora Borealis. I wonder if I was only seeing it because of how low I was. Come fly away with me. Oh, it is a death thing. Alright. And nope. Dude. There we go. Alright. So I now have, well, I almost have liquid redstone. I still have to make a sink. Actually, I don't need to make a sink. I have water here. Just need to get the water from there to over there. Fluid pipes, I guess. Alright, and copper. Just crush the whole stack. Need more than that. $16 would do the trick. No. Alright, throw that in there. Fluid pipes. Throw that in there. forgot about that. You're not exactly easier. Yeah, it was this for calculation machines. Dip. Damn it. Hope that's enough. How are you doing over here? 91 blaze cakes. Okay, you're fine for now. Alright, so you just need water. Let's just not build enough pipes, and that's gonna be bullshit. Okay. There we go. And now, is it filling with latex or water? Water! Alright, so it has water. Now, what it needs are... Oh, that's already full. I'm like, oh, why is that not going? Alright, so I need to actually power that. Right. We have a bit of a problem here. Take that off for a second. Forgot I had to make the Tesla coil. So it actually charges those damn things. Alright, how to make the Tesla coil. That, and that. One of those, thank you. And just barely enough to make the next one. There we go. Now that needs power. Unfortunately, I think I'm running out of energy pipes. it's not that difficult to make the copper cables. Okay, should be able to go through there and hook up over there. Just need to make more copper cables, which means over here, right there. It's copper sheets. Anything in there? Like I said, waiting. Lots and lots of waiting. Alright. And then it's just these wrapped around a seal coil, I think, a seal mechanism. Is either this or it's this. You should be getting a charge right now. Now for this one, I am gonna have to use the smart thing to say send the right stuff over. But anyway, that's charged, so if you see any service cords, take them back. Put those in there, and put them all back. So now then, why aren't you accepting? Oh, I can only accept one at a time. Right, I forgot about that. Alright, that's a limit of the cable, that's fine. Now then, do I have a smart cable on me? No, how do I make you? Alright. but you're gonna need 2 of these. Because on here, that's actually convenient because I can go straight out into a gear there. Now the problem is that needs to be powered, and that one. Make sure you have an idea. Put that there. Right there. And okay. So that's making liquid skystone solution. Did I get liquid skystone solution? I did. Put that there, and only make that. Okay, so now all I need to do is land, put that there. Ha-ha! Instead of following a pipe, wondering what's inside of it. Yes! Look at that. Alright, so I now have liquid redstone. I'm gonna leave that over there. And honestly, because I cannot be bothered, I cannot be arsed to make another one of these. And it's the finale, so I don't give a fuck. Just gonna do it like that. So I'm gonna go ahead, put that there. One pipe there. Actually, I'm gonna need to move this. Because what I'm gonna need is another smart pipe. Because I need that too. Move just what I wanted to take out. So put that there, put this here. There we go. That there. So now this is also going to need power. Just enough cableage. Alright, so now I need crushed obsidian. So to crush obsidian, there's one of two ways I can do this, right? Like, obsidian is... Like, if I make lava, like, I do a cobble gem, make lava. Have water be on top of it at all times. That will make obsidian. Oh. Huh? So crushing obsidian gives you back obsidian. Because how am I doing over here with the skystone, right? I have... Holy shit, that's a lot of dust. No, it's fine. Once it fills up with the dust, it basically just won't take any more dust. Hold on. How do I make a wood to iron upgrade? I don't believe I tried this before and it didn't work. Oh, it's still pulling out. Why didn't this work before? Was it because I did gold and gold was too big for it to see the inventory? So, down in. I want you to also crush obsidian. And I want you to also take obsidian. Now, I'm probably going to need a round robin. So it switches between the two. Because I think it's going to just keep pulling out the sky stone until it runs out of sky stone before it switches to obsidian. So let me see if a round robin helps me out here. Damage filter, increase priority, lowest priority, redstone, random sorting. What does that mean? Causes a selected item to choose destination randomly. Nope. Because the extracted item choose destination and round robin faction. Ordering is based on distance and priority. Let me try round robin. Nope, it's just pulling the Skystone. Alright. Let me take up the round robin. And let me try a stack limit. And let's say what? Thank you, Simon Does, for lurking. The obsidian was moved. I do have powder sitting in here. Okay, is that working? Because I'm saying one, it pulls one of each. And so it's just like pulling. Okay, I think that's working. Alright. So, now then. There's no inventory here for you. Alright, and now then. Yeah, let me get a stack limit to say just 8 at a time. Let's not overflow this. And then let me get a yep, that's actually working. And that's crazy. Alright, so it's always going to have more of the Skystone. That's fine. I think I can do with like a speed upgrade on this. But hey, fluid ducts. Oh, right, I forgot to say automated on that. Yeah, that's definitely automated. 1 fluid ducts, a pink slime in that. Now this one is like, as much as I'd rather just use a basic link limit, those things are annoying to craft. But yeah, alright, anyway. Good to have you. Because that's the only way to craft you, right? Yep, that's literally the only way to craft you. So I can make the fluid blocks. Oh, before that I need fluids. Lithium! So much for hoping for wireless power. I was like, hey, wait a second. The vanilla for this is... The recipe for this is vanilla, except for that lithium dust. That should be, like, absolutely flux dust. They had me going there. Made me think for a second that I was gonna have, yeah, wireless power is not happening. Alright, yeah, let's just, you know... It's not happening, okay? I would like for it to happen. But... Nah, that's not happening anytime soon. Alright. It's not happening at all because I'm manning the mod pack, just remember. You know what I could probably do? Is if I change this limit to, like, let's say 10. Is it going to keep switching back and forth, or have I completely fucked it up with doing that? Because I'm not sure if I can pull 10 before it all goes in the chute. No, the obsidian is going down. So does that. Alright, and there we go. A flux dust can go in there. Alright, we have flux ducts. Yay, hooray! Let me go ahead and make the cursor. Well, that's a nice simple recipe of just, hey, you know those flowers you've been getting from auto producing the wither? We're gonna need you to make cursor after that. Let me see. How much dirt do I have in the system? Middle mouse click. Thank you. Alright. And do. Alright. So cursor has been acquired. So I think what I'm going to want to do is that I mean, it's a mob grinder, and curse off just makes things spawn. How are you doing? Running low on blaze cakes, I see. How are you doing? You're running low on blaze cakes, I see. Just make sure that this never turns off again, because it's annoying to restart the generator. Alright, so yeah, sure. Oh shit. That stuff. That's fine. Alright. And I am not delusional. I, of course, know I'm not going to be able to finish the embedded age. And what should this be made out of? How about regular stone bricks? I do believe cursor spawns even if you're around. And what's the biggest range upgrade I can make? Add on range. 12. I mean, I can make a 12. But that makes a 12 by 12 area. Is this platform even big enough for a 12 by 12 area? Because I only have 14 by 14 to contain it. Oh wait, no, it's 13 by 13. It's always odd numbers. So I need 15 by 15 to contain it. So let me see what's the biggest square area I can make right now. Let's say I want to start here. So that's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. I mean, I can. Actually, let me give myself a bit more space than that. Shooting stars. was 11, 13, 15. There we go. Now the only thing about it, if I move this whole entire thing over by 1, it'll provide 1 spacing on both sides. And it'll look better. Still be the same size. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Yep, still the same size. One, two, three, four. Actually, don't make too tall because Endermans are going to be annoying. Because I don't have the Ender Disruptor, do I, to make it so Endermans stop. Oh wait, it's claim chunks. Endermans can't pick up blocks and claim chunks. But they can teleport out. Yeah, so I'm gonna want it to be too high so Endermans aren't. So this is the floor. So it's 1, 2. If I make it 3 high, Endermans will spawn in, and they'll do the annoying thing where they will teleport all around rather than accept death. Although, does the mob killer kill them instantly? Because I think the mob slaughterer slaughters all mobs instantly. It's not like continuous damage. Right? Yeah, I just remember that's instantaneous. All right. But I don't need these. Torches on the roof. Prevent things from spawning. going to be able to do the whole edge, because 15 times 4 is more than a whole stack. Actually, wait, 16 times 4 is a whole stack. Alright, my battery is out of charge by the fact that it's not charging. Alright, so let me go ahead and make that range upgrade. So this is 4 emeralds, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two glass panes and 2 diamond gears. Right. Oh, even cheaper than that. Glass panes and redstone. Okay, so I have that. Not sure why I'm acting like I have the mob slaughterer. I'm gonna want proficiency, so it does it quickly. And is it processing so it does it quickly, or efficiency? Efficiency is for electricity. Processing is... Processing is the speed at which it will make the pink slime. So I'm not gonna use that, I'm gonna need speed. Alright. My backpack. There we go. All right. Use redstone, sugar, diamond gears. Alright, and now I'm gonna need the mob slaughterer. Do I have enough plastics? I do. back. It's not you, it's you. That. And now, oh my gosh, oh, I need to craft. That hurts every time. I did my math wrong. Or I remember incorrectly. There we go. I got there in the end after wasting lots of EMC. Gold gears. But you need one more, are you kidding me? Alright, what else do you need? I have one integrated machine. And you know what? I just realized the time frame. So folks, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here on the finale. Yes, I'm absolutely gonna cockblock you. You thought I was going to make the thingamabobber. I was gonna make the mob slaughterhouse. Get that going. You thought wrong. And now you're getting cockblock. And now the series is over. I have to do a thing called being an effing adult and cooking dinner for work. Well, cooking lunch for work and whatnot. So that's where I'm gonna have to end these things here, folks. So folks, as always, I'm gonna say thank you for watching this series. It has done surprisingly well, but I'm sorry, I just can't put up with this bullshit any longer. So, thank you for watching. I hope you continue to support my channel and watch the return of Ghost of Tsushima DLC. Then after that, it's going to be Burning Wilds for Horizon Forbidden West. Then after that, I'm more likely going to find an indie game to play. But as of right now, this is where this series ends. Incomplete. I don't care. So let's go ahead, do a flyby around everything that I have built. Alright. And I would like to say thank you to everyone who has watched the series who's left a comment, who's left a like, who just enjoy this even though I wasn't enjoying it. But there's no point in continuing something that you're not having fun in. So, folks, thank you. I'm Cliff Biggs, and I'm signing out for the Create to Mechanism Sky Edition 2 for the last time before I move on to other games. Please be sure to leave a like for 31 streams of this, as well as the finale. Subscribe for more content. Don't worry, there will always be more content to watch. Ring that bell to receive a notification of the next time I'll be streaming. That's more reliable than my stream schedule. And leave a comment down below if you're pissed that I am ending without completing this. And what you was hoping to see that unfortunately I just didn't get into because I stopped having fun with this. Now, hey, I tried my best. Okay, you can say whatever you want, but I absolutely tried my best. I gave it the good old college try. But as of right now, this is the last time you'll see the world. I am definitely not going to play this in my spare time because I can't be arsed. I can't be bothered. Truth be told, it's probably just going to get... I'll make a backup of it, compress that file, and then put it on a flash drive somewhere and forget it even exists. Because that's how I roll. Alright, folks. Bye!